Okay, I've got with me here Zac Soutar, 4th place in the championship at this stage. It's been a good year for you so far. Do you want to give us a bit of a recap so far, mate?
Yeah, this year's been a fantastic year for us so far. We've currently 4th in the championship, as you said. Coming into the year, we weren't really sure what to expect. Being our 2nd year in Formula 4 competition as a privateer outfit, we sort of didn't know we were going to sort of place at the start of the year, but so far we've had a really consistent year, with the highlight being our 3rd place overall finish at Queensland Raceway for round 2 of the championship. And so we're hoping to continue that run this weekend and the last 4 rounds of the championship.
And tell me, it's your privateers, as we mentioned. Who makes up the team? Is it just your dad and friends and
Yeah, absolutely. It's basically just me and my dad sort of thing. We're the ones that prepare the car fully, do all the work on it sort of thing after say we have our full-time jobs, and after work we'll head down to the workshop, work on the car, and on weekend it sort of takes up most of our weekends, so working on the car, getting it ready for each race meeting. And then I'm lucky enough to have a group of friends that like to come along and help me out during race weekends to keep it all ticking over during a meeting. So yeah, it's basically we don't have any sort of experienced mechanics in our team. It's just us sort of learning as we go and picking up bits of information along the way. And sometimes we get it right, sometimes we don't. But when we do get it right, it's a lot more satisfying as it's all off our own back sort of thing. And yeah, so.
And a bit about your background. What racing have you done in your past? And also your dad, he's been involved in motorsport as well. Can you fill us in on that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first off, my dad, he raced sidecars for years, both speedway and road racing sidecars. So he was a bit of a legend in his own right. He won multiple Australian speedway sidecar championships and then road racing sidecar championships, and actually competed overseas and finished 5th in the World Sidecar Championship, which back in the 90s when he raced, it was a huge thing over there with 40 plus bikes on the grid. So yeah, what he did and what he achieved was pretty amazing, and that's what got me into motorsport. I was never really a motorbike sort of man. I was always a car racing man. Loved Mark Webber, loved my Formula 1. So I got in the karts at the age of 12, and spent 7 or 8 years in go-kart sort of thing, and decided last year that while I still had the opportunity, I wanted to make the step up to car racing, and Formula 4 was the perfect sort of environment that make that step up. So yeah.
That's awesome, and as we mentioned already, you are doing a great job. As a privateer competing against a really tough field like this with teams all up around you at the front, how are you finding that?
Yeah, look, it can be tough. Like a lot of these teams, they have multiple cars. Obviously, a lot of them are full-time operations as well. So, where we're doing the work on the car after work sort of thing, they get back on a Monday after a race meeting and start stripping the car straight away. And the element of it is hard because a lot of these teams have multiple cars, and they pull data sort of thing, of course, and have 10-15 years of experience, and being full time, they're always thinking about how to improve the cars. So that can be a challenge with sort of just not sort of having that data pool and the experience what these big teams do. But in saying that, it's sort of such a drive to work hard, and in between race meetings, studying up and researching and working out ways you can improve the car, so that when we do come to these race meetings, we can be as close to these guys as possible, and hopefully mix it with them. So yeah.
Well, you and the team are all doing an absolutely fantastic job, mate, and just wish you all the best for the rest of the season.
Cheers, thank you so much, appreciate it, thank you.